Have you ever ordered a draft beer that looked golden and promising, but hit your palate like carbonated regret? 60 million Americans drink draft beer weekly, spending $40 billion annually. Yet few realize how wildly quality swings between those shiny tap handles. The most popular brands? They're liquid marketing disasters. We're ranking 15 famous draft beers from absolute tap failures to the nitrogen masterpiece that'll ruin every other pour forever. Grab a cold one. Some of these rankings are going to sting worse than cheap beer. If you've ever been burned by bad beer choices, hit that subscribe button. We're about to save you serious money and embarrassment. Number 15. Shock Top. That cloudy orange hue promises citrus paradise, but delivers chemical disappointment. This isn't wheat beer. It's Anheuser-Busch's laboratory experiment with artificial coriander and orange peel extracts. Real wheat beers use actual spices, not flavor compounds that taste like cleaning products mixed with beer-adjacent liquid. College bars serve this to people who think they're drinking craft. Save your $5 and buy actual orange juice. At least that's honest about what it is. The wheat base should provide creamy texture and natural citrus notes. But instead, you get metallic bitterness that lingers like a bad decision. Anheuser-Busch created this to capture craft beer market share without understanding what makes craft beer actually good. And if you want to avoid more liquid disasters like this, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. And you think this is bad? Wait until you see the corporate deception at number 14. Number 14. Blue Moon. You're going to feel betrayed when you learn this truth. Pale wheat body with oily orange slice residue coating your glass like regret. This isn't craft beer. It's Coors masquerading as Belgian tradition. Created in 1995 by corporate brewers, not centuries-old Belgian monks, the orange slice isn't garnish, it's camouflage. Even Ryan Reynolds wouldn't put this in an aviation gin commercial. Want real Belgian wheat beer? Hoegaarden costs the same and actually comes from Belgium. The fake backstory about passionate brewers and centuries-old recipes fools millions of Americans who think cloudy appearance equals craft authenticity. Blue Moon shortcuts traditional Belgian techniques, using artificial flavoring instead of properly integrated coriander and orange peel during fermentation. But hold on to your glass. The next beer will make you question why Americans tolerate liquid mediocrity disguised as premium fitness fuel. Number 13. Michelob Ultra. This might make you angry. Crystal clear liquid that tastes like sparkling water with beer's distant cousin visiting from another planet. 95 calories means 95% less flavor compounds. This targets gym bros and soccer moms who fear carbs more than bad taste. You're paying $6 for premium water when Topo Chico costs $2 and has more personality. Every time you've ordered this thinking it's premium, you've been fooled by marketing genius. The brewing process strips away everything that makes beer enjoyable. Malt backbone, hop character, yeast complexity, leaving behind alcoholic water with artificial preservatives. Marketing genius lies in positioning flavorless liquid as sophisticated choice for health-conscious consumers who prioritize image over substance. Don't click away yet. The original light beer disaster is coming, and it's worse than you remember because it started this entire category of disappointment. Number 12. Miller Lite. The original "less filling, tastes great" slogan should read, "less filling, less taste, less point." Pale gold with all the complexity of a puddle. This pioneered the light beer category in 1975. Then spent 50 years proving why that was a mistake. It's beer for people who want to drink beer but don't want to taste beer. At least it's honest about being basic. unlike the mountain water scam coming next. Miller Lite established the template for corporate brewing. Identify what people love about beer, then systematically remove those elements while maintaining alcohol content. The brewing process removes hop oils, reduces malt content, and adds rice to thin the body until nothing remains but alcohol and carbonation. Number 11. Coors Light. You'll never look at those blue mountains the same way after this. Rocky Mountain spring water that decided to stay water. That silver bullet can promises refreshment, but delivers liquid disappointment with a metallic finish. The mountains turn blue when it's cold, because even the packaging knows this beer needs distractions. Coors spent millions convincing us that cold equals good. Ice-cold garbage is still garbage. The Rocky Mountain imagery creates false association between pristine natural water sources and quality brewing, when location means nothing without proper malting, hopping, and fermentation techniques. Coors abandoned traditional brewing for mass production efficiency, maintaining mineral content while developing none of the flavor complexity that brewing should provide. But here's where things get controversial. And the next beer will shock you because it's America's favorite disappointment that dominates bars nationwide. Number 10. Bud Light. This is going to hurt, but you need to hear it. America's most popular draft beer is also its most popular disappointment. Pale straw color with the flavor profile of wet cardboard soaked in regret. This dominates 25% of the American beer market, proving that marketing budgets matter more than brewing talent. Those Clydesdales are working harder than the brewers. Real beer drinkers know popularity doesn't equal quality. McDonald's sells billions of burgers too. The rice adjuncts thin the body while corn syrup adds sweetness without complexity, creating liquid that satisfies neither refreshment nor flavor desires. Bud Light succeeds through ubiquity and habit formation, not because anyone genuinely prefers its taste over alternatives at similar price points. You think that's brutal? Wait until you see what I say about the so-called king of beers that's been coasting on 19th century reputation. Number 9. Budweiser. The self-proclaimed king of beers rules over a kingdom of mediocrity, and this might make you question everything. Slightly more golden than its light cousin, with rice adjuncts that create a thin, sweet finish nobody asked for. This beer peaked in 1876 and has been coasting on nostalgia ever since. Kings should inspire loyalty through excellence, not brand recognition. Budweiser inspires loyalty through habit and Super Bowl commercials. The famous Beechwood aging process sounds impressive until you realize it's marketing terminology for basic lagering that every brewery performs, not special treatment that justifies premium positioning. Modern Budweiser bears little resemblance to the beer that built the brand's reputation, representing corporate brewing's triumph over craftsmanship and tradition. But don't leave yet. The Beach Beer Scam at number 8 will blow your mind with its brilliant deception about Mexican authenticity. Number 8. Corona Extra. Most people don't know this secret, and it's going to change how you see this brand forever. Pale gold liquid that screams for lime to mask its metallic finish and skunky aroma. Real cerveza drinkers in Mexico laugh at Americans needing fruit training wheels. That clear bottle? It's destroying the beer before you even taste it. Light exposure creates those off flavors Corona tries to hide with beach marketing. You're not drinking Mexican tradition. You're drinking damaged goods with a vacation fantasy. The lime wedge tradition started as necessity to mask defects, not enhance flavors, proving that marketing can transform product flaws into selling points. Corona succeeds by selling lifestyle imagery rather than liquid quality, making beach associations more valuable than brewing excellence. Real quick, if you're learning something new about these brands, subscribe because next week we're exposing 15 whiskey brands that are pure marketing hype. And trust me, number 7 will make you question every interesting marketing campaign you've ever believed. Number 7, Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends, because this Vienna-style lager won't satisfy that thirst. And here's why that slogan is actually genius manipulation. Amber-colored with more marketing personality than actual flavor personality. The most interesting man in the world wouldn't drink this if cameras weren't rolling. It's trying to be Modelo but lacks the authenticity and malt backbone. Mexican beer done right exists. This isn't it. The amber color promises malt complexity that never arrives, leaving drinkers with visual expectations that the flavor profile can't fulfill. Dos Equis succeeds through personality marketing that makes the brand more interesting than the beer, proving that storytelling can substitute for brewing excellence in consumer minds. Hold on, we're about to enter the decent but disappointing zone, starting with America's oldest brewery that's coasting on history instead of innovation. Number 6, Yuengling Lager. America's oldest brewery deserves respect for surviving since 1829, but age doesn't guarantee excellence, and this will hurt East Coast pride. Rich amber pour with decent malt sweetness, but it tastes like middle-aged ambition. Popular on the East Coast because it's local, not because it's exceptional. It's the beer equivalent of your hometown, familiar and comfortable, but you wouldn't recommend it to tourists. The malt backbone provides more substance than mass-market lagers, but lacks the complexity that craft brewers achieve with similar ingredients. Yuengling represents missed opportunity. Historic brewery with loyal customer base that could produce exceptional beer, but chooses comfortable mediocrity over innovation and brewing excellence. You're not going to like what I say about the next European premium brand that trades on continental reputation without delivering continental quality. Number 5, Heineken. European reputation meets average execution in a green bottle that should know better, and bartenders hate when customers know this secret. Crisp and clean with that distinctive Heineken yeast character, but it's trading on Dutch heritage more than Dutch quality. Skunky notes from light exposure plague this brand globally. For the same price, you can get actual European excellence instead of European marketing. The brewing process prioritizes consistency and shelf stability over flavor development, creating beer that tastes identical whether brewed in Holland or Mexico. European beer tradition emphasizes local ingredients and regional character. Heineken abandons both for global standardization that removes everything distinctive about Dutch brewing traditions. Now we're entering territory where your money actually buys flavor. But don't get comfortable, because the top 4 will change everything you think you know about draft beer quality. Number 4, Stella Artois. Finally, Belgian heritage that actually delivers on its promises. Golden pour with floral hop notes and clean malt backbone that doesn't need fruit or gimmicks. This chalice-worthy lager has been perfected since 1366. That's not marketing, that's mastery. Stella proves European brewing tradition creates complexity American macro brews can't touch. Finally, a beer that tastes like the price you're paying. The chalice service isn't pretentious ritual. It's functional design that enhances aroma concentration and maintains proper carbonation levels. Belgian brewing tradition emphasizes balance between malt sweetness and hop bitterness, creating harmony that mass-market lagers abandon for cost efficiency and shelf stability over flavor development. Before we reveal the top 3 that'll change how you order forever, drop a comment with the worst draft beer you've ever had. I respond to everyone, and trust me, You don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 3. Modelo Especial. Rich amber glow with clean malt sweetness that doesn't need garnish or apologies. This Vienna lager represents what Mexicans actually drink when cameras aren't rolling. Traditional brewing since 1925 creates depth. Corona can't match. It's authentic Mexican craftsmanship without the beach marketing nonsense. Every sip tastes like liquid integrity. The Vienna lager style originated in Austria, but found perfect expression in Mexico, where brewers adapted European techniques to local ingredients and climate conditions. Modelo Especial proves that authentic cultural brewing produces superior results compared to corporate attempts to manufacture cultural authenticity through advertising campaigns and lifestyle positioning, rather than focusing on actual beer quality. But the top 2 will shock you, starting with the American craft pioneer that changed everything and proved American brewers could compete with European tradition. Number 2, Samuel Adams Boston Lager. Deep copper Cascade with toasted caramel notes and Cascade hop bite that changed American beer forever. Jim Koch's 1984 recipe launched America's craft revolution, proving we could brew world-class beer when we stopped apologizing. This is what American beer tastes like when we embrace complexity over convenience. Full-bodied malt backbone with noble hop character that demands respect. The brewing process uses whole flower hops instead of pellets, traditional decoction mashing instead of shortcuts, and extended lagering that develops complexity mass-market brewers sacrifice for production efficiency. Samuel Adams proved that American consumers would pay premium prices for premium beer when quality justified cost, creating market space for craft brewing excellence. And number 1? It's not what you expect. And that's exactly the point, because the best draft beer transcends nationality to become pure liquid artistry. Number 1, Guinness Draft. Midnight black with ivory cascade, roasted coffee, and dark chocolate symphony that redefines what draft beer can be. That nitrogen system creates a 120-second perfect pour ritual, theater and taste combined. From Dublin dockworkers to Hollywood A-listers, this represents liquid Irish heritage in every creamy sip. The cascading bubbles aren't just beautiful, they're proof that some things are worth waiting for. Guinness succeeds because it's completely different from every other beer on this list, using roasted barley and nitrogen dispensing to create unique flavor profile. The creamy texture comes from nitrogen bubbles smaller than CO2, creating mouthfeel that enhances roasted malt flavors while providing smooth finish that invites another sip immediately. Which ranking shocked you most? Drop your controversial beer takes in the comments. I read every single one. If this saved you from ordering liquid disappointment, smash that like button and subscribe for more rankings that'll upgrade your taste buds. Speaking of liquid disappointments, check out my video on 10 expensive wines that taste like $5 bottles. Link in the description. You'll never get fooled by fancy labels again. Cheers.